Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome back to another London session here with me, Selfine. Yes, no Santa again today. He will be back with us tomorrow, though. So last night, have some fun without Santa. But hey, I hope you guys are all doing really well. I hope you were crushing it on the charts yesterday in New York. Let me know if you guys took any trades, by the way. I definitely sat that one out, chat. I was feeling exhausted yesterday after the session. Still, honestly, feeling a little under the weather, but I'm here. I'm loaded up. I've had coffee. I've got my orange juice. I am ready to hit these markets and crush it today with you guys. So let me know, how is everyone doing? Let me just quickly say good morning to who we have. So good morning, Leah. First comment of the day. Love to see you. Aditya, good morning. Good morning, Trader Marku. Good morning, MNQs. Good morning, Dandy Shandy Girl. Good morning, Heinz Steak. Again, that username. What are we going to do about it? Good morning, Royal Negroni. Good morning, Sion. Good morning, Miss K. Good morning, Taco Trader. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Demarcus Downs. Good morning, Bison Bento. Good morning, Chris. So good to see you all. Look, I hope we're going to get some clean price action today. Let me say, our read on price yesterday was pretty much to a T. When we were in London session yesterday, the levels we were looking at once we had that sweep of previous 4-hour low during the London session, which was, where are we? Oh, why can't I find that on my chart? Yesterday's London session. Never mind. Chat, never mind. Oh, here we go. So we did tap back into that 4-hour bearish gap that we were looking at, and we respected that 50% level very nicely. So this is what I was looking at being respected, and we did respect that level, and therefore we had the move down. So sort of what I was expecting to see, but in the same way, looking at the daily, I now am seeing a lot more bearish price action. So yes, yesterday I did say I wanted to see bulls and I wanted to see us getting to these equal highs up here on the daily, sitting at 25,868. But in saying that, yesterday we had a quite bearish close to the downside, and we did invert this bullish gap that I said we were initially respecting on Friday's close. So being that we've now inverted that bullish gap on the daily, had a nice strong bearish closure with this wick that pretty much respected 50% of that Friday's candle. To me, I now see this as going a little further down. So not sure what we're going to get today or for the rest of the week. We have a lot of red folder news coming out this week. So I'm guessing we are going to see a lot of volatility, even though it honestly is the last full week of trading. So not really what I expected to have these really bearish days on the NASDAQ. But hey, NQ will do whatever it wants to do at the end of the day. And if, we're going to get this crazy volatility at the end of the year, so bring it. As long as we can take a piece of it, right? So what we've had so far, looking into, this is now the 1-hour chart, we swept previous 4-hour low. Previous day low is sitting nicely just below at 25,033. So potentially we could get down there this session, but in saying that, because we have swept previous 4-hour low already, I am looking for upside. So as you guys know, previous 4-hour low swept is a strong signal for me for us to bounce off and react to. So that is currently what we're getting. I can see on the 1-hour that we do have this bearish unfilled or untapped gap sitting above that level of that low of that FEG is 25,126. I would potentially like us to long into that level. And again, if we are to remain bearish, I'd like to see 50% of that bearish gap remain open and reject off that. So let's see what we're going to get. So far, I haven't been able to get a trade in because we didn't sweep this previous 15 minutes low, although that is a nice reaction to the sweep of previous 4-hour low. So no significant entry for me yet, but congrats to anyone who took longs already. And we'll see. Let's see what we get. Yes, contract rollover has now, the contracts have rolled over. I'll show you guys the website I use to track that. So as you can see, this is barchart.com. I don't know what you guys use, but pretty much I just look here at NQZ. So those are the December contracts we were recently trading on. And I just go all the way across to this column, volume. And so when the volume switches over, that's when you switch over and start trading the March contracts. So in this case, the H contracts. And as you can see, there's now only 19,596 volume in the December contracts and a lot more in 49,000 in the March contracts. So that's how you know to switch over. So yes, we'll be trading the new contracts today. And that's barchart.com for anyone who ever gets confused or doesn't know when the rollover is. All you have to do is check on this website and just check the volume column, and that'll tell you where the volume is at and which contracts to be trading. Hope that makes sense. I know it says it is automatic on Tradeify. Yes, it is automatic. So Tradeify should actually let you know that there is high volume on the H contracts, and you should just be able to click a button and it should automatically switch you over. But chat, how are we doing? How are we feeling? So close to Christmas now, so close to the end of the year. Did anyone trade New York session yesterday? That was quite the crazy move. If we just take a look back, damn, like I never know what to expect anymore when New York opens, because this was New York open yesterday. We were sort of sitting around, we had that nice push in the London session all the way up into that 50% level of the 4-hour bearish gap, and then a clean rejection and sell off at pretty much right from 9:30 open. So that went all the way down from that level was 25,409 the open at 9:30, and we sold off right into 25,028, and then from there had this little bit of a pullback, and then have just been ranging ever since. So quite a crazy move in New York. Congrats to anyone who took those sells. Very, very nice. You would have taken some nice profits from 9:30 open. But yeah, for me, I was taking the day to rest. Guys, honestly, if you saw me like an hour ago, looked like death. I'll be honest. I've just caffeinated myself and I've had orange juice now, so I look a bit more alive, but I've not been feeling the best, chat. Not been feeling the best. MNQ says, yes, small win, but could be much better if I don't close when I see it's coming back to me. Yeah, did you, so MNQs, are you saying that you closed out manually and didn't let your trade hit TP? Because not good, my friend. You got to have diamond hands in these markets. Trade says, I got my short there yesterday as I was waiting for my shorts. Hee. Let's go, Trades. You would have had a nice win on that short from 9:30 open. MNQs, no, you know better than to manually close. Let your trades run. You got to commit to the idea. Let that be your goal. Speaking of goals for 2026, let that be your goal. You definitely, I think that's one of the things I had to learn early on when I first started trading. It was when I saw price, as we all do, start to panic when we see price coming towards our stop loss and decide to close off. And then so many times price would just come points within my stop loss and then reverse and go straight to my TP. And then it was my fault for manually closing and not trusting my stop loss level. So let that be a lesson, MNQs. You saw price run to your TP. Once you have those levels set in, just walk away. I mean, it's as easy as that. You just got to tell yourself, commit to the idea. It works. Moise there says, morning, Celine, how are you? Morning, first of all. And I have been feeling better, I'll be honest. I've seen better days. Today is day 3 of this head cold, and it's not getting any better, let me just say. But I've got my orange juice, and please bear with me today, chat, because I might be a little bit slower, but I'm ready for whatever this market gives us. I am ready. Mohammed says, why chart is showing previous day low already taken? It's not. Previous day low is sitting at 25.03325. It's this level down here, which is PD low, previous day low, and previous 4-hour low is the one that's been taken. And you can see that because it shows the dash line. And my indicator does that clearly because sometimes if you're sitting on other time frames and you don't know if that level's been taken or not, the dash line just helps me to see that, yes, it has been swept. So yeah, previous day low is still intact. Hey, Dandy Shandy girl, passed my first select account. Let's go. Guys, put a W in the chat. Let's go. What are you, Dandy Shandy? I'm interested to know what route you're going to take. Red pill, blue pill, let us know. Chat, wait, you all saying you can see previous day low taken? I mean, it's not for me. Oh, my chart's broken. Chat, let me know if your previous day low is taken. Oh, I had to adjust for contract changes off. Haha. Okay, in that case, that makes a big difference. I did have the adjustment for contract changes off, so that's why my previous day low hadn't actually been swept. But wow, that makes a clear difference. So we have actually taken out previous day low on the NQ. Daily open was at this level here, 25,345.75, and we have already dumped quite a bit, which is quite a lot for the NQ already. I will give you guys, so today on the daily candle, it's already a 300-point range, so quite a lot. Quite a lot. But we'll see what the session can bring us. Already we are having a nice reaction to the sweep of previous 4-hour low and sweep of previous day low in that case. But I need to see a sweep of previous 15-minute low for me to get involved. Oh, hey, F. Duarte says, Celine, thanks for the 2 wins on NQ yesterday. No worries, friends. Of course, we always, for some reason, whenever Nick's away, we always take W's together. So maybe it's a thing. Maybe Nick jinxes me. I don't know. But hey, anytime. Blue Forever says, would you ever do a 0 to hero challenge starting from eval all the way to payout on Tradeify live on stream? I mean, I sort of am kind of doing that at the moment. I mean, I am trading my Tradeify evals with you guys. So, hey, you will be first to know when I do get those passed and to the next payout stage. So, although I'm not documenting it as Nick did, I guess you guys are all in it for the ride, because I take these live as you guys watch every day on my Tradeivate eval accounts, and I show my profit and my losses. So yeah, I suppose I am pretty much doing that challenge with you guys. Jolyn, so to change that, just switch on your adjust for contract changes is this button down in the bottom right. It says B-ADJ. If you just click that, it will adjust for you. So in that case, previous day low has actually been swept. Turtle soup. Celine, when does a sweep over 15-minute become valid till it reaches a 4-hour high? Or invalid? Yes, so once we get into a 4-hour high, for example, in this situation, because I am looking for longs, once we swept previous 4-hour high, that bullish bias is not as strong anymore. So any sweep of previous 15-minute is not valid anymore, if that makes sense. So I'm looking for longs up into this level, and when that gets swept, I'm no longer bullish. Well, it wouldn't be an A+ setup anyway. And I would be very hesitant, because once we get into this previous 4-hour high level, we'd also be tapping into this, again, bearish gap here on the 15-minute, which also is the 1-hour bearish gap here. So a little bit daring to be longing in here, because I do expect us to respect this 50% of this level and then continue back to the downside. So yeah, it'd be a bit risky to take longs after that. MNQs, I'm not sure if I understand your question, but pretty much you use March contracts now. So it's NQ, it's sorry, excuse me, it's NQH is the right contracts we should be all trading now, because volume has switched over. Guys, by the way, very important news. I hope you all, now that a few of you have joined now, I've got an announcement. We will be doing, in light of yesterday's sad stream where we didn't hit the like count, we will be doing not 1, but 2 giveaways today. Yep, we'll be doing 250K growth accounts as long as you guys hit that like count. So 250K growth accounts. Don't say I don't look after you. If you guys hit 485 likes, I will be giving away 250K growth accounts, and that's a deal. As long as you hit the like count goal, then we're on, chat. So make sure you smash that button today. It's not going to happen every time like that. I had to work on it. To make sure you guys got 2 accounts today. So Make sure you smash that like button. Let's go. Today's a day. 2 of you are going to win. So let's see it. And Leia, I know you're in the chat. I know you're wanting some new accounts. So today might be your day. You never know. Trader Marco, 485 likes. Let's get a quick refresh to see where we're at. 112. Not bad, chat. I need you guys to get up to 485. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe as soon as you join. It's as easy as that. As soon as you jump into the stream, smash the like button. And then later on in the stream, we will give away 2 50K growth accounts. So let's do it, chat. Today's the day. I mean, just in time for Christmas as well. Who doesn't want a free account? M&Q says, no, today is my day. It could be M&Qs. I'm rooting for all of you. I want you all to win. I was honestly so disappointed yesterday. And chat, I do see the heart button getting smashed. I appreciate the hearts, but it's the like button. I need you guys to smash the like button. It's the one underneath the YouTube stream, just so you know, the one with the thumbs up. All right, let's get a quick update on NQ. Right now, all we've done from the London Open is push higher. For me to get involved, we are this close to previous 4-hour high. I honestly think we're just going to take that level out before we come down and sweep another 15 minutes low. So for me, I probably won't enter in on any of this. But hey, let's see. Let's see. Curious, did anyone take a long off this sweep? Did anyone already long the NQ? Yes, I know Hidden Ancient ending this. They're all hitting the damn heart button. I swear that's what was happening yesterday because I kept seeing the heart button going off and I don't know how else, chat, we can explain to these guys. It's a thumbs up button. The thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up button. By the way, chat, I just realized my light's not on, so just bear with me. Let me just switch that on. There we go. Hey, you can probably see me a bit better now. All right. Tiamat just got to be boom as well. Yes, good point, Kirill. Let's have a look at the news for the week. Oh, well, for today anyway, we have major red folder news coming out at 8:30. So unlike yesterday, we had no news, and today we have heaps of news. So 8:30 will be all of these news. We've got hourly earnings, core retail, non-farm employment changes, retail sales, unemployment rate, a whole heap at 8:30. So beware, make sure your positions are all off at that point. Or if you like to trade red folder news, go for it. But hey, I will definitely be waiting for that news to drop and then be trading. And then we have 9:45 a.m. news as well. So yeah, going to be a lot of volatility in New York session, I imagine. And then Wednesday, we don't have any red folder news. And then Thursday, we have CPI. So Nick will definitely be very excited to have CPI back. I'm sure he will be absolutely 100% trading CPI on Thursday. And then, yeah, that's it for the rest of the week. So I think today and Thursday will be our most volatile days of the week. So yeah, let's hopefully take some trades, chat. All right, so NQ, yep, pushing higher into that 4-hour high, just as we expected. But what do we think? I honestly think we tap into this 1-hour gap and then see a reversal, see a push to the downside. I just think it's so strongly bearish at the moment, more than I expected. I mean, if we zoom out a bit, all we've been doing is respecting, this is the hourly chart, we've just been respecting bearish market structure. Like we had this 1-hour bearish gap form, we came into just about 50%, yep, 50% of that level, respected that, had a nice push off that. And then we had, again, now this push down, beyond previous day low now, another 1-hour bearish gap formed. And I would expect us to hold that 50% level and again, reject further to the downside. So if that previous 4-hour high does get taken, we might have to take some B plus setups and take shorts. What do we think? Yeah, see on previous 4-hour high incoming 100%. We're like 1 point away from that. Good morning, Mohammed. Sorry, Celine, it's 2 a.m. for you. No, at the moment it's in Bali time, 419, not quite 420. 419. Good morning, Penguinish. But what do we think? 1104, full port accounts to pass them during CPI. Hey, I'm not against it. Everyone has their own CPI strat. I mean, if it means we can pass accounts faster, go for it. But you got to accept the risk. It is risky because you can also blow them in a second. But CPI is the day that literally barely has a down or up week. Pretty much just blasts off in one direction. But this is not financial advice. Don't be going and blowing your accounts because Celine said. But yeah. No, it's a known thing about the CPI candle. It barely ever has a wick. X-Pocky says, Nick, where the bloody hell are ya? Well, Nick is having a little vacay. Nick's having a 2-day vacay. Santa will be back with us tomorrow. So good news for all you guys. Santa will be back. But for now, it's just me. Heinz Celine, please make Nick teach us his CPI strategy. I don't know about that. Chad, I don't know if we can give that one away for free. Now, what we've just had is previous 4-hour high swept, previous 15-minute high taken, and just a clean push off that. I wouldn't hate taking, I mean, this wouldn't be a 100% A+ setup, but hey, I'm not opposed to taking that short. What would the risk be on that? 18 points. I'm probably a bit late here. Targeting a 1-to-1. I mean, Asia High is still all the way up there, but I don't think we're going to get a sweep. We're back in that 15-minute gap now as well. All right, chat, we're going to take a bit of a B+ setup here. I don't know if you guys are in this with me, but I'm thinking to take a short based off the fact that we swept previous 4-hour high. It's not an A+ setup at all because, as I said, A+ would have been taking longs off the previous 4-hour low up into the previous 4-hour high. But that's already been taken now. And we just had this clean reaction to that level and an inversion here on the 1 minute. So I'm going to set a sell stop at that level of the inversion candle. And see what we get. All right, we're in that trade, chat. I've got stops at the high. We'll just go for a 1-to-1 on this. 25, 138.50 will be the limit. 138. All right, cool. Trades on. We're taking those shorts. Just a little scalp off the previous 4-hour high. It was also aligned with the sweep of the previous 15 minutes high, and we have an inversion on the 1 minute to show strength to the downside. So let's see. Let's see if we can get that. Hey, Pankaj, good to see you back in the stream. PPX Trade says, hey, it's 4 p.m. in Bali. Do you stay awake to trade New York session? Because I'm guessing it starts at 10 p.m. Yes, New York session is 10:30 p.m. here, and I will only ever trade the first hour and a half of that session. So I will only trade until about midnight, and then I'm done. Midnight the latest. Yesterday I couldn't trade it at all because I haven't been feeling too well. But yeah, it does get pretty late here in Bali for the New York session. And I don't know about you guys. Like, I know some of you are in the US right now and trading in London, which is crazy. But I need like full focus when I trade. I do. So yeah, trading at midnight doesn't help me at all. All right, so we are currently in drawdown. We might be getting stopped out here, but that's sort of what you get for taking a B+ trade, isn't it, chat? The A+ for me and my model is taking, once we take previous 4-hour low, which is what we did pre-London Open, I would have been taking longs off this level into previous 4-hour high. But now that we've taken that and we had that push to the downside, I took a bit of a B+ setup to take shorts, just to take a mini scalp, 18 points. But We will see. 1104 says, I want to buy if it drops a bit more. Well, let's hope I get the drop, and then you can definitely buy my TB for sure. But yeah, I'm not really sure what NQ wants to do right now. We do have this bearish 1 hour gap above that we could be getting into as well, which we haven't tapped yet. So I may be getting stopped out here. Might have been a little bit premature for the shorts. Hey, Rocky made a quick little scalp of that short. That must have been a quick move, Rocky. You would have just taken that like that in 1 minute. Sam says I got in at 164 and out at 150. 164. All right, I think Nasdaq's going to do us dirty on this one. Stop is at 176. Oh, are we going to be saved? We've already inverted the bearish candle that I liked for the entry on this, so not looking good for downside. I think we're about to get stopped. All right, took a stop on that one. Chat, we are out of that trade. Took a loss on that, but hey, it wasn't the A+ system, so I can't complain. That was completely B+. So we tried it. We tried the short there. I'm now going to be looking. I still like the idea of taking shorts once we tap into the 1 hour bearish gap. That level, the low of that bearish gap is 25, 184.50. So let's see. Saturday is in the chat. Hey, how you going? Sam says, I don't know why I always win when Nick is not here. It's the same deal with me, except for that trade. But that was an A+ chat. That's not my model, so I can't be complaining. Saturday, yes, these are evals. These are Tradeify growth accounts. Christian Marcel says, the long from yesterday, I held it till London high. Damn, it was cool. Guys, those longs that we were in from London session yesterday ended up being so clean. They ended up like, we pretty much bought the low of the session, and then it longed all the way into the 50% of that 4 hour gap that we're talking about. So yeah, every part of me was wishing I held. So congrats to anyone who held that. MQ's for sure Nick's watching, that's why. No, chat, there's no excuses there. That wasn't my model. So I just like the look of the sweep of the previous 4 hour high and the reaction we had to that level. But yeah, no other reason to be entering that trade except for the those few confirmations. But we will see what we get for the rest of the session. As I said, I think I would like now for us to tap into the 1 hour bearish gap above and see what we do once we get there. But right now it is looking clean for the longs. That looks like it was just a little bit of a pullback and now pushing higher for now. Is Nick on a catch-up penta? Who knows? He probably is. He probably is having all that catch-up while he's away from this stream. 1104, do you trade gold, Celine? No, I don't, but that's a good point. Let's check on gold because I know a few of you do trade gold. It's not something I've been trading. I have been watching a little bit, but just when I started trading, I was trading it in the very beginning, but never had the same results as I did with NQ. So I decided to just stick with NQ and only test my strategy with NQ. So, but because since joining the stream, I know a lot of you guys are killing it on gold. So I've been starting to look at it as a potential second option when NQ doesn't give me the entries. But right now, what I can see on gold is that we have swept previous day low and actually have this daily bullish gap sitting just below that could be a potential level we tap into. and then hold that level open to see higher prices. So what we could potentially get if I just drop down to the hourly. Hourly still looks bearish also. I do like this for shorts, chat. We've got this clean wick that we've left here from last Friday. That would be a level of, honestly, liquidity that we could be taking out, which would tap nicely into the daily bullish gap and then maybe see a reversal off there. So anyone in shorts right now, I think it looks clean for shorts. Although we have taken out Asia low already, so anything could potentially happen. But yeah, I'm leaning more bearish on gold. Hussein says, hi, Celine, hope you recover from cold. Thanks, Hussein. Yeah, you guys can probably hear in my nose, I'm still very congested. Honestly, if you guys saw me like an hour before the stream, I was like looking like death. I was lying in bed. You know how it is with Vicks. I had the Vicks all in my nose trying to help me breathe. But I got an orange juice. I have an orange juice now. Had a little bit of caffeine before I got on stream, so I could give you guys the most energy, but yes, bear with me because I am a little bit sick today. But yeah, I still want to take some W's, so let's see. And yes, Dominic's saying, guys, like the stream. If anyone missed it, we are giving away 250k growth accounts here on Tradeify TV for the London session. Not one, but two. All you guys have to do is hit the like button, the thumbs up button, because some of you hit the heart button, but hit the like button, and as long as you guys get to 485 likes, I will be giving away 2 accounts. That's it. That's all you guys have to do. Smash the like button. I'll do a quick refresh, actually, just to see where we're at. Well, we're only at 197, okay? So, I don't know, chat. We need to get triple that. Actually, no, that's not right maths. We need 485. That's all I'm going to say. We're only at 197, and we need 485. Blue Fire Wrestling, what's your win rate with 1-to-1R only taking A+? So, in the back test, it's 1-to-1R, and this is where the discrepancy is. Sometimes I will hold for 2R. That's the only part of my discrepancy is when I do go for 2R. But the win rate is around 60-65%. And the discrepancy is in the fact that sometimes I do actually take 2R. It just depends. Depends on market structure, but generally speaking, it is 1-to-1R. Just a base hit sort of thing. Peter says, let's go. Hit the like. That's right, Peter. Get him. Guys, as long as you guys smash the like button, 2 of you guys are going to win 250k. I mean, 2 of you are going to win a 50k growth account. So it's double the chances today. All you have to do is get the like count up. And don't complain because on Friday, you guys hit 480 and I think we literally got into the 500s. So don't tell me you can't do it. I know you guys can do it. But let's see. NQ. Let's go back to NQ to see what we're doing. All right. So we have actually tapped into that 1 hour bearish gap that I was mentioning. Excuse me. I would now like to see, did we play the shorts off this? Let's see if we can get a sweep back into this previous 15 minutes high and then a reversal off that. I would be interested to take shorts again. Call me crazy, but we're just so bearish, chat. I just don't see it bullish for the long run. We're respecting all bearish market structure right now. So until proven otherwise, I am remaining bearish. Yes. Chat, stop hitting the heart button, hit the thumbs up icon onto the stream. Chat, you know, some of you know, it's the like button, not the heart button. I don't know how many times we need to go through this during the stream. And the hearts just keep coming through. Chat, I don't know what to say. We need to have like a tutorial on how to like the stream. 226 likes. All right. It has gone up by like 30 likes since we last checked. So that is a good sign. Chat, what do you think about doing like a degen trade today? I'll be honest, I have the spin the wheel ready with all these assets that we could trade because my A plus model won't play out in this session today because we've already taken out previous 4-hour high and low. But I'm not opposed to trading one of these assets today. I mean, we've done soybean before. Maybe we should take that off. But like cattle or something else, I don't know. It's the last day without Santa. I feel like we should do something reckless. What do we think? No NQ. Don't come down yet. Go back out and go back up and take that previous 15-minute high, please. Rico says I hit the 4. It doesn't matter how many. Rico, it only counts if you hit the like button once. 6K82 reckons I should trade corn today. Well, maybe in a bit we're going to spin that wheel and trade something. But chat, let me know if anyone is in trades right now. Let me know what you guys are seeing on the NQ. Do we think we're still going to see bullish price action now continue, or is this a level we will reject off? I have the 1 hour gap, the bearish gap, as a potential level we're going to have a bit of a rejection off, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. What do we think? 6K82's been in shorts. Are you still in shorts, 6K82? So Jana says I'm in long. Claxic says we're going to reject. Rob, if you hit the damn dislike button, you may as well leave. I hope none of you are hitting the dislike button. Maya says, hi Slim, which indicators do you use for your candles? These high time frame candles are completely free indicators. They are these two. I'll pop it on the chart quickly. So this one, and then I also have this one. So those are my high time frame candles that you see in the green and black here on my chart. Those are completely free. My other lines, my session lines, and my other actual system indicator are these two private indicators that I am working on getting made accessible for you guys soon. So yeah, yesterday a few more people DM me. I have created a waiting list so you guys don't miss out on any info. 11:04, no trades yet. Asia high only 80 points away. A stone's throw away. Yeah, look, 80 points these days on the NQ is not even a lot, hey. But I have Asia high sitting at 25. Wait. Asia high only 80 points away? Chat, what is going on with my charts today? Asia high is sitting at 25,317.50. It's like 200 points away. Am I wrong? Chat, let me know. Maybe my charts are just not right today. MNQs, no, I'm not coding my own indicators. I've worked with a developer to code them for me, although I have had to play around with Pine script coding before, just for like simple things like FPGs and stuff, but rather let the experts do it. Oh, good. Okay, Johnny, because I was going crazy. Like, I already had that issue at the start of the stream with previous day low, so I thought I was completely looking at the wrong charts. Yes, Chris, we have the same Asia high, 25,317.50. Cool. I'm not crazy. Yeah, chat, if you are new here, we talked about this. The contracts have now rolled over. If you ever want to know which contracts you should be trading, I just head over to barchart.com and they show where the volume is sitting at. So you just look up NQ and you can see NQZ has less volume now than NQH. So everyone is now trading the H contracts and that's what you should be trading. So yeah, just a bit of a tip. Yes, Johnny. Yeah, that level will be different depending on where you start your Asia session. And we've had that disagreement in this chat many times, so we won't get into that. But yes, for those who have Asia session at 7 p.m., it'll be around your Asia highs, like, yeah, 25 through around 7:50. All right, so nothing really happening since we've tapped into the 1 hour bearish gap on the NQ. I was hoping to have a dig at the previous 15 minutes high first before shorting, but we could still get that. Let's see. All right, so not many people in trades yet today, hey? Because I asked before, and only like a couple you're in trades. Is it gonna be one of those days we're just all gonna wait around for the red folder news in New York and then just slap 100 contracts on in New York? What do we think? I'm not loving it so far. I never love when we've swept already the previous 4 hour low and high. For me, that's like just range bound price action, and I don't really want to be involved because the level I'm looking to long into is previous 4 hour high, and when that's swept, I'm sort of like, which way do we go from here? So yeah. Celine, what's your take on Bookmap? I think Bookmap can be a really useful tool. I have no experience with it at all. It's just not what I learned when I first started trading. It's something I've recently only discovered. And I mean, I knew it existed, but as in actually how it looked and how it worked is something I've only recently really looked into. But I think it's just one of those things, if it's not part of your system, like I don't find that I need to bring in Bookmap and trade with it just because I see Miriam's killing it and other Bookmap traders are killing it. I just think I've got to stick to the system that I trade, and so I know it exists. I know there are some traders that really kill it when they trade momentum and they use Bookmap to see where the orders are sitting. I think it's really fascinating. A fascinating tool to use, but yeah, it's something I just have never back tested and never used in my own trading. So yeah, just the only reason I don't really use it, I guess, is just because I've never tried. That's about it. But hey, do we have Bookmap traders in the chat? It looks honestly like when I first looked at it, it just looks like some crazy like out of space thing. Yeah, Johnny, so many colored bubbles. I was like, what the hell is this? But hey, I know it can be a great tool, and I know people really kill it in the markets using just that. So, yeah, I think it's a really awesome tool. And if you've learned trading to see it that way in the market, then that's awesome. I've just learned to see price action in a certain way, and that's just the way I trade it. But not to say I won't in a few years' time involve Bookmap in my trading. Never gonna say never. Oh, sorry, look at you trade Bookmap. It's actually Steve says, yep, Bookmap is the best. Oh, we've got wait, let me make sure I say this right today. Comme te desierge. The keeper of the candles in the chat says, not Bookmap, but I use similar heat map and large trade bubbles in ATAS platform. I've never heard of that. Cheeseballs uses it as well. Okay, wow. You guys have a lot of insights. So tell me, chat, what's Bookmap saying at the moment then? Where are the orders? Where is the volume? Eddie, sorry, I forgot to comment. Your question was, hi Celine, any tutorials about your trading system? Where can I find them, and are you recommending something? Thanks. I don't have any videos specifically about my system anywhere online, but I will be putting more and more videos out online that sort of break down trades I've taken. So you can follow me on Instagram at celine.trades and Celine trades at Twitter, where I normally post like a trade breakdown. For example, yesterday's trade, I will put that up today. And yeah, it's a very simple mechanical system, so there's not much to sit there and explain. But yeah, I will definitely be putting more breakdown videos out for you guys because there's always a lot of questions about why did you get into that trade and what were you seeing at the time? So yeah, definitely something I will be working on putting out there. Hey, howdy, Joe Crypto. Cheesewell says 25,960 or 100 contracts lying around. Sorry, 24,960. Oh, so potentially we could be shorting into that 24,960 level. Is that what you're saying? Give us the source, the bookmap source. Rob Freeman, is it mechanical because of AI understanding? We're not going to start with the AI jokes, Rob. It's only mechanical because it literally uses just simple structured rules. The only discretion I can say actually is in my trading like risk system. So sometimes when I will hold for 2R and sometimes I will just take off full at 1R. That's the real only discretion. But the actual entry and getting into the trade is completely mechanical. All right, we're getting a lot higher into that 1 hour bearish gap now. So interested to see, do we completely invert this now or are we going to see a rejection of 50% of this gap? If so, I'd be very interested to short back down. The 1 hour currently has barely a bottom wick. So interesting there. The current 15 also no bottom wick. Potentially we could get a little scalpy to the downside. Chat, by the way, 485 likes is the goal. Let's do a quick refresh. 278. All right, we're getting closer. If you guys hit 485, we're going to give two accounts away. So let's get up there. We've still got some time. So I'll ease off a bit. But I will get very harsh on you guys when we get closer. So far, nothing really, chat. I mean, it's not my setup for long, so I can't say I see anything yet. So yeah, now that NQ is higher than that, is this where you look to grab a long? No, not for me. In my case, my perfect longs would have been longed off previous 4 hour low if we had that alignment with the previous 15-minute low sweep. But as you can see down here, we never got that swept and we just pumped higher. So I can't get entries in that sort of those market conditions when we're not coming back down to take a sweep of the previous 15-minute low. And then once we get into previous 4 hour high, that is my level to stop looking for longs now and just sort of sit out of the market. But since Nick's not here, and I know you guys normally just want to see me take some trades, I am considering to still take a short. The fact that we've tapped into the 1 hour bearish gap now and a very tiny wick on the current 1 hour, I don't know, just to see some sort of reaction and rejection now would be nice. Let's see. I'm going to wait. Let's say if we get an inversion on the 1 minute now that we have swept previous 15-minute high, I will be interested. If and only if. Hey, AH Sally. I don't know how to say that last name. That username 117. Day 5 hoping Tradeify available in Indonesia. Hello. I trade from Bali, so yes, it is available. It is absolutely available. Shout out Bali, all my Bali traders. The Quran trade says, Celine, your voice is so soothing, it healed all my psychological problems. No worries. No worries. You're welcome for that. Should we just do like an ASMR? Chat, should we do ASMR? Yes, it's Chocapanda. It's Stocker Panda 2014. Are you an ICT trader? Hey, I trade ICT concepts, yes. Yeah. I think shortest answer is yes, but I never like to label myself as an ICT trader, I guess. I've taken his concepts and that is who I learned from. So yes, I'm an ICT trader, but I don't like to have that label. Xbox whisper order filled. Saturday. Is Nick on break till Jan now? No, Nick's only had a 2-day rest. Don't worry, chat. We got him. We'll have him back in here tomorrow. He will be. He'll absolutely be back for CPI as well. We know Nick. He's never going to miss a CPI. But yeah, he just had a nice 2-day week. Was it? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, vacay, and he will be back with us tomorrow. Never fear. Santa Nick will be returning soon. And chat, I do have my tissues at the ready. I'm way more prepared today. Yesterday I just got so stuffy on the stream. I could barely breathe. You know that point in your cold where it just gets all congested? Yeah, that was me yesterday. But I'm so much more sorted today. Hey, Cambam, Camille. Good to see you. What's cooking, boss? Not much actually. I'm looking for shorts in the NQ actually. B+ shorts, not my actual model, but I'm deciding to take a trade for the chat because why not? I know chat wants to see me take a trade. And yeah. Yes, Leah, remind them all. We're going to give away 250K growth accounts. If you've just joined the stream, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you smash that subscribe button while you're at it, because I hope you're subscribed while you're sitting here. That way you can interact with me in the chat as well if you're subscribed. So make sure you hit the thumbs up, the like button, and you will have a chance later on in the stream to win one of 250K growth accounts. So just in time for Christmas as well, just in time for everyone to lock in for 2026. Get that and have that growth account ready and loaded up to take to a payout. Tradeify is giving you the ability to have that for free, guys. So jump on that like button. Make sure you smash it. Camille, my fave alpha on YouTube is Celine. Oh, that's funny. I love that I have that name now. Your favorite elf on YouTube. Maybe next year I'll have to do something else. All right. We still potentially could be getting an inversion on the 1 minute. We have tapped into the 1 hour bearish gap now and pretty much rejected off that 50% level I said I was looking for. We've also swept our previous 15 minutes high. So what I will say is if we can get an inversion of this 1 minute gap, if and only if we get that inversion, I will take a stab at shorts again. I'll probably risk down for this one though, because it's again just like a degen trade, but I'm not opposed. I think it's got enough confirmation in the trade, honestly. Respecting 50% of the bearish 1 hour gap, swept out previous 15-minute low. We've had such a strong move. It would just be literally taking a scalp back down into this range, because price has to reverse at some point, right? So just looking for a bit of a retracement back into this big up move. The Quran trade says, show us your trade, give IG. Do you mean my Instagram? You guys can see my Instagram. I will put my Instagram, my IG in the chat. But yeah, guys, are we really arguing about strategies in the chat? Who is arguing? I just think there's no point to be arguing about whose strategy works better than the other, because everyone's strategy is completely different. I mean, some people in here trade bookmaps, some people trade ICT, some people take GP trades. I know some of you trade fractal model. Like, everyone's model is completely different and it works for everyone different. So there's no point arguing, guys. Whatever works for each and everyone. All right, chat. We are not getting that inversion. Gonna give it another minute and then I will wait for the next 15-minute candle to open. Chat, by the way, we Tiger Trader, yep, 10% strategy, 90% psychology, 100%. 100%. Guys, if you don't have your psychology worked out and like solid, then there's no way you will succeed. I'm just putting it out there. Doesn't matter if your strategy is like an 80% win rate in your back test. If you don't have the psychology to actually trade like a robot and without emotion and completely stable minded in the forward testing and in your actual trades, and that win rate and that back test means nothing. You know, you have to make sure that you can actually stick to your system, and that's all in the psychology of it. So that's when people say it's 10% strategy and 90% psychology. That's what it means. It's only a little bit about the strategy that you guys put together. Jeff, you must trade like an AI. Yep, pretty much. I swear, pretty much to be good and consistent in trading, you really have to trade like a robot. It's true. And I don't know what's going on in the chat with the 100% win rates, but that is not a thing. Anyone who tells you that they have a 100% win rate is not a trader. They're definitely a scammer because it's just not realistic. Just think about it. Like, how would that even be possible? No one has a 100%. And I mean, like, okay, you could have a 100% win rate in a week. That's not a lie. That can happen. You could hit like 3 out of 3 trades in 1 week and be like, yes, I have a 100%. I'm 100% win rate. But that's for that week. I'm talking over the long term. Like having a 100% win rate over the long term does not exist. You're telling me like you wouldn't take a loss ever. Not true. Cap. 6K82 says I had a 100% losing rate. That's funny. I did too when I started. Falcon C says the hard part of trading London, it is slower. I had to stretch my mind to wait for my 1 hour consolidation top. Yeah, London session is generally the slower session. But honestly, in my opinion, it has sometimes cleaner moves. I mean, in New York, sometimes what we get is like a big manipulation. And then because my model is a reversal model, sometimes we get manipulation and then we come back all the way to wick that area again just to have... Oh, chat, we might be getting our inversion here. I'm just watching NQ closely. But yeah, sometimes NQ can be a lot more wicky. And wiki, I mean like we double wick, like a manipulation level, like a equal highs or something. Like we'll wick it, come down, and then come back again to wick it. Whereas in New York, I find... in London, I find that we have a lot more cleaner moves in terms of reversal. Like we'll sweep out something like a 4-hour low and then just have one clean push. We don't normally like have a sweep and then have a double sweep and then have a push up. So yeah, for me, although it is slower, I find it easier or a bit less chaotic to trade, but each to their own. Yeah, Paul Profits makes a good point. Chat, Paul Profit says having a 100% loss rate is an edge. Just do the opposite. Literally, if you are a 100% loss rate trader, just take shorts when you're taking buys and take buys when you're taking shorts. I mean, it is true. You've discovered something. Rigo says, Celine, look for a 5-minute as well when taking such reversals. Have taken multiple stop losses before on a similar setup, multiple FPGs on 1 minute, tough for it to reverse. Yeah, look, this isn't my clean setup, Rigo. It is more of a risky trade. And I see what you mean there by we are respecting in a 5-minute FPG at the moment. But I still like it. I still do see that we could be pushing to the downside, but I have rules in place. I won't just short this at any given point. I will wait to see us invert. And yeah, a lot cleaner would be if we invert this 5-minute gap, which we don't look like we are. And this 15-minute is about to close without a bottom wick. So we could be getting it the next 15-minute candle. But let's wait. Let's wait and see. Yeah, Taco Trades makes an interesting point too about it's not about like even if you do take the opposite trade, the reason he's saying the reason most people lose money is because they don't stick to their strategy. So even if one do the opposite, the feelings in the trade are the same and you lose. It is all about just controlling your emotions. It really is. And people go on about it all the time. It's like I sound like a broken record, but it is for a good reason. Like the edge is, in my opinion, in the mind of the trader. Doesn't matter about whatever edge you think you have in your back test. It is simply about having that edge play out over multiple months and years, and that's your true edge. 6K2, it's all about the feels. It's just showing you didn't take a trade. Yes, I took a stab at shorts. If you guys are late to the stream, we did try short once we tapped into previous 4-hour high, but that didn't work out. So now we are waiting to see. I would like to see a sweep of stab into previous 15-minute high and then take a short off there now that the new 15-minute has opened. But yeah, if and only if we get that. I'm not really interested otherwise. It's not a very clean day for my reversal model. Oh, you guys, with the AI stuff again. I don't know what it'll take. Dominic says, there have been many times I take a great trade and make keyboard mistakes and easily scrub a golden trade. Done it so many times, I'm a pro. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like simple mistakes, like I did on stream the other week when it was just me and you guys, and I took a trade on GC instead of NQ. Simple mistake, but literally missed a clean setup on NQ because I hit sell on gold instead. So simple mistakes like this can even ruin your edge. So it's not just all about seeing your edge in a back test and saying, yep, that's it, I'm a profitable trader. Like you have to really play it out in the long run. But chat, let's get a quick update on the like count, because as you know, we're going to be giving away 250K growth accounts. Hey, we're getting close, 337 likes. If we get up into 485 likes, chat, 485 likes is the goal today, and 2 of you are going to win 50K growth accounts, not just 1. So make sure you smash that like button. If you've just joined, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. I will be giving away 250K growth accounts today because yesterday we sadly didn't get that like count. So, hey, 2 of you are going to win. Cambam says, me. Maybe Cambam. Maybe today's your day. 485. We're currently sitting at 345 likes. So someone do the quick maths. We need 135 to give away these accounts. Let's go. We're getting closer, chat. I'm surprised. Rigo says, Celine also have asked this question when Nick was also there. How do you handle losses and how did you bring control for the revenge trading in early days? Okay, good question. And for anyone who is still in the beginning, I mean, a lot of you have been trading for years, so this will all go over your head. But for those who are new to trading and still find it hard with revenge trading, you have to give yourself, first of all, a set of rules that you will stick to in your trading. So when I was trading a lot of discretionary concepts in trading and just, picking different FVGs to buy or short off and not actually having proper rules for my trading, that's when I would find myself revenge trading, because I would say, oh, I took a loss and it could have been a win. But the minute I switched into a mechanical system and told myself, okay, it was a valid loss because I still stuck to this system, then I didn't have those thoughts to revenge and to find my trade because I told myself, no, these are the rules that I created. I created them for a reason because they were profitable in a back testing environment. So therefore, if I take a loss, it's totally okay. I understood the data. I understood my win rate. I understood, 4 times out of 10, there's going to be losses. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. That really helped me. And of course, if you're ever feeling like you can't handle it, walk away and journal about it. Make sure you're getting those feelings out there somewhere, because it's sometimes too much to just be bottling it up and tell yourself, oh, it's cool, I took the loss, whatever. But then in your mind, you're like, tomorrow I'm gonna come back and revenge trade. No, make sure you're writing about your trades, journaling about them. Even if you need to tell yourself, like, on paper how you are feeling in the trade or things like that, just so that you can learn, because there's nothing worse than being stuck in a drawdown in your eval accounts and telling yourself, you're going to do better next week, or it's a new week, but you're not actually making any changes to the way you trade. So yeah, I think journaling helps in that way too. Definitely helped me. Flash Golden up 2K GC NQ 1 hour 20 minutes. Oh, wait, Flash Golden, you saying that you traded both NQ and GC? Very nice, if that's the case. Let's actually get a quick check on gold. What is gold doing? What did I say? All right, so we were looking more bearish on gold. We had this massive push in Asia, and now we've just been sort of range bound since then. But I do like the previous 4 hour low as our next target. And this week, yes, that's right, we have this daily bullish gap sitting below. So that's my overall target to the downside on gold. I just don't see a setup to take shorts off at the moment, because I'm not a gold trader, but that would be my analysis. Hidden Ancient Enigmas just faded you, Celine, lol. Well, I'm not in any trades, chat, so fade me all you want. Let's go, Rigor. Rigor says just brought it back from drawdown to $800 in profit on 2 evals. Touch wood, it stays the same. Very nice. Clean trading. I would, yeah, only take A+ setups from here. Clearly, you put yourself back in profit on the day, so good way to finish the session. Yes, Leah, tell them. You guys got to smash that like button. We've only got, let's see, how much have we got to go? For 363 likes, we need 485. So yes, only around 120 likes to go, chat. And then I will be giving away 2 50K growth accounts. So make sure you smash that like button. And yes, get us to 485 likes. All right, so we look pretty bullish still on high time frame. That 5 minute had taps nicely into, once we broke market structure here and we created this 5 minute FVG, we've tapped nicely into that, and now looking like we're going to take more of the upside. The new hourly has come down and made a bottom wick, so potentially, are we seeing more upside, chat? What do we think? 15 minute has also come down, tapped into that 15 minute bullish gap as well. So all signs at the moment leading to buy side. But I did say I want to see how we react at the 1 hour bearish gap 50% midpoint. So that's at the moment the level that we are at. So I'm going to wait. Oh, Hidden Ancient Enigmas, I agree with your analysis. On gold or NQ? Because on gold, I really have not much experience. I've maybe taken, I could probably count on the back of my hand how many trades I've taken on gold. But NQ, I have traded for the last 2 years pretty much every day. Okay, Leia, so you're only looking for longs? Let's see. Chat, are we in any trades at the moment? Let me know. Am I the only one not seeing my setup form today? Let me know if you guys are in trades and if you are, what your levels are. Long from 25,200, Eddie says 25,200. Okay, nice. Up about 10 points so far. Let's see if we can get the push past this midpoint. If we do, I do like it for the upside. There's a bit of a push. Target Trader says 25,218 next. Let's see. Let's see. What we've definitely had since taking our previous 4-hour low is just bullish price action. Honestly, we have been inverting, having little reactions to the down, little retracements to the downside, tapping into 1 minute FVGs and then pushing higher, breaking market structure, and so forth. So, still, yes, no sign of bearish market structure yet. We have reacted nicely in the 5 minute bullish FVG, and that looks like we could be getting continuation to the upside as well now. I will see. I will see. Not my model. My model's not going to play out here, but if I can take a B plus long with you guys, I will. But let's see what we get. MK Futures waiting for a pullback from the previous breakout area before you go long. Okay. Well, interesting. I would be more interested in longs considering how we react to the midpoint of this 1 hour gap. We'd like to see how we if we're going to push past this or whether we're going to reverse off this now. Leia says 212 is IB high. We just closed above it on the 5 minute. Now I want to see a pullback into the range and then looking for a long. All right, Leia, I don't have IB highs or lows on my chart, so thanks for calling that one out. But all right, if we get a pullback from there, you will be going long. I could be joining you on those longs. I'm interested to see how we react to this level, though, whether I take shorts or not. Dave, Pirate Life, would you be so kind to click on the drop-down menu and reveal your 4 indicator names for us to see? Of course, I'm not gatekeeping anything. The two of my high time frame candle indicators are these two, which are completely free. It's this one. You can take a screenshot. And then it is also this one. This is the second indicator, and this is completely free. These other two are private indicators. They were developed specifically for my system, so you guys actually can't access those ones yet. But as I said yesterday, if you would like access, you can DM me on Instagram, and I have a wait list. So when they do become available, I'll give you guys more info very soon. All right, there's a push into the 220s now. I'm very interested to see how high up we get. So we've now much higher above this 50% level. I do think we are going to see continuation now to the upside. 15-minute candle had come down and wicked in this bullish 15-minute gap, which tells me sellers are really nowhere to be seen, really. Buyers are just holding up the price. Yep, getting a nice push on the NQ. Let's see if we can get an entry, chat. Let's see. Now I am interested to take those longs. We are so high up, though, from 4-hour low. This is like probably like now a C plus B setup for my model. Oh, Leia says, just mark the high and low of the first hour of the session. There's your IB high and low. Okay, cool. Thanks, Leia. It's not an indicator that I've ever used before, but good to know. You can tell by the hand she's AI. Why, chat? Are my hands like, they look fake? I didn't get that. All right, so let's get a quick refresh chat on the like count as we are getting closer and closer to the end of the session, and I want to give these accounts away. At least tell me we're at 400. Let's see. 378. Chat, I need 100 more likes out of you guys. 485 likes is what we need. If you can get me there, then we can... If you can get me there, I'm just laughing at your comment. Oh my gosh, you guys are actually crazy. But if you can get to 485 likes, 2 of you are going to win accounts today. I'm not joking. No cap. We need to get up there, though. I need 485 likes for me to give away those 2 50K growth accounts. So make sure you like the stream, smash the like button, and then I'll give those accounts away. Dominic says this is hilarious. Just give them to the NY stream. I know, you guys. We only did... Oh, no, chat. We got a D-Pain in the chat who's asking, only 357 viewers. How are you going to get to 485 likes? D-Pain, you must be new here. But the rule, how it works is as soon as someone likes, even if they jump off stream and they come back later, their like stays. So it's completely fair for me to ask for 485 likes when on Friday we smashed 480, and on last Wednesday, I think it was, when we were just us two together, we smashed like 475 likes. So don't even tell me that that's too much for you guys, because I know you can do it. You're just being stubborn now, chat. 485 likes. All right, we're at 400. 400, I only need 85 more likes, and then we're going to give away 2 50K growth accounts. So if you're new here, if you just joined the stream, make sure you hit the like button. Please, chat, tell me why the heart button is going off. I feel like I'm just a broken record at the moment. Chat, I swear people just rage bait me with that heart button. I smashed that like. Good, guys. Smash the likes. We need the like. Yes, AKLFG. Like equals thumbs up. Alea says, call your relatives and neighbors. Yes, whatever it takes, chat. Call your grandmas, call your neighbors, whatever it takes, because unless you get up into the 485 like count goal, there will be no giveaway. And that will be very sad. That will be very sad, because when do you ever get the chance to win 2 growth accounts? 412 likes. Okay, that's it. I'm going to start counting down. 413. What do we need? Wait, I need to get my calculator out. 400 and... let me see. Wait. So 485, and we have 414 likes. We need 71 likes. All right, go. Come on, chat. If you've just joined, smash the like button. I'm going to be giving away 2 50K growth accounts. I sound like a broken record, but all right. Okay, 70 likes. Let's go. I know there's 70 of you that can sit there and just hit the like button. It's so simple. Come on, chat. 70 likes is nothing. You guys, we're already at 420. You only need 65 more. Come on. We're not going to fall short today. 2 accounts. I need this in... Yes, Leah, you're right. It's got to be done in the next 10 minutes. We're already at 420, 422. Let me do the quick math. 485, take 422. Okay, 63 more likes to go, chat. And then we're going to do this giveaway. Come on. I believe in you, chat. Come on. 422. 425. 60 likes to go. All right, I'm going to check back in a couple of minutes. If we get... Wait, Tradeify, what? If we get 80 more likes, 3 accounts will be giving away. No. If you get 485 likes, it's only 2 accounts, and that's double than normal. Normally, we just give away 1 account. So I'm doing you guys a favor. And the fact that you almost are not going to make it is crazy, because you know the London session, we only give away 1 account normally. So you better smash that button. Now, looking at NQ, it looks like we're going to invert this 1 hour gap and see see more bullish price action. I mean, nothing is telling me downside anymore. I wanted to see how we reacted to the 50% level of that 1 hour gap, but we have just closed strongly on the 1 minute above that level. 5 minute had a nice wick down into this bullish FEG, like I mentioned, and then a strong closure out of that. So everything is screaming bullish right now, but I don't see a setup for me just yet. Let's see if this 15-minute holds a bullish FEG. Would like to see then the next 15 minutes sweep down into that level and then take longs out of there. But we might not be together at that point. So if I do take that trade, I'll make sure I screenshot and let you guys know how that goes after the session. Rob says you should get stats of how many make money from giveaway accounts. I would have no idea how we could get those stats, but I mean, as long as you guys are getting those giveaway accounts, it's up to you guys whether you gamble them away or whether they're completely free. So what I would be doing is trading them very disciplined and getting them to a payout, because we're talking about free money. Rigo's calling out the 4-hour FEG midpoint. Yeah, so we are currently in the 4-hour FEG also. Let's see how we react also into that level, which was a clean reaction that we had yesterday when we got up into the 4-hour gap from yesterday, as you guys can see. So wondering if we also may have the same reaction today and then see lower prices in New York. I'm feeling like that's what we're going to have. I feel like shorts are going to happen in New York and the buys are happening in London right now. All right. What do we need, chat? You guys are saying 30 more likes. Okay, we're getting there. 450. Let's go, chat. If you're new, make sure you're liking the stream. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we're giving away 2 growth accounts, 50K growth accounts today. Make sure you smash that. I'm refreshing every second now. 455 likes. Literally 30 likes away. That's all it is. And I better put my charger in because give me 1 sec, chat. Where's my charger? My laptop's about to die and that would not be good right before we do the giveaway. Okay, we're good. MNQ says, did you like Celine? Yes, of course I smashed the like button. What do you mean? Of course, guys, I am rooting for you. I want you to win. I am your biggest supporter, chat. I want you guys to win. 2 of you to win, actually, today. That's why I'm doing 2 accounts. I mean, look at the ears. Clearly AI. These ears? Well, these are clearly not my ears, but... 20 more likes, chat. 20 more likes. And looks like NQ is going to continue pumping higher. Still don't see my model present in these markets, but I would still be interested in a long if we can get a bit more of a retracement down. Let's see. All right, I'm doing a refresh. 473 likes, chat. Hey, we're almost there. Oh my God, we're almost there, chat. 473 likes. I need literally 10 more. Come on. 2 minutes. I'm giving you 2 more minutes. Lily says 500 likes, Celine will sing. All right, done. 500 likes and I will sing a Christmas carol because we're in elf theme today. 7 United. You just, all the coughs sound the same. You just won't give up on the AI thing, huh? The coughs are real. I'm honestly actually so sick. After this, I'm going to go lie down. That's not a joke. Look, I'm drinking orange juice. What are we at? I do a quick refresh. 481. 4 more likes to go. 4 more likes to go. Literally 4 of you sitting there. Go and hit that like button. Don't be lazy. And while you're at it, smash the subscribe button. Literally 4 more of you, and then we're going to give 2 50K growth accounts away. 484. Only 1 more. Chat. What is going on? You're almost there. 486. Woo! All right. We did it. Let's go. We're going to do that giveaway. Now, here is the bad news. I couldn't get access to the form. Okay, chat. Don't hate. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Take it up with Papa Brett. But I don't have access to the form, so we're going to do the up, up, down method. Yep, how's saying up, up, down, down. So I'm going to do it twice. We're going to do it the first time for the first 50K growth account, and then we're going to do it again for the second growth account giveaway. All right, so first keyword. And if anyone doesn't know the rules already for entry, if you are new here, all you guys need to do is be subscribed to the channel. I'm going to give you a keyword. Then you just have to put it in the chat, and then I will do a scrolling method to select one of you from the chat. But I will only give you guys around 30 seconds to write down the keyword, and then we'll go from there. All right. Keyword is going to be, we're going to do, ready? Not AI. Keyword is not AI. Go, go, go. Write the keyword. I only need you guys to write that once, only once. Otherwise, it doesn't count. And then once I have all of you in, I will do a quick scrolling method, and then I'll pick one of you. All right, so we'll give it till the end of this 1 minute candle, and then I'm going to pick one of you. But chat, good job. We actually got there. Now we're going to do 2 giveaways. Wait, we got to 504 likes? What the hell? What the hell? Yesterday you couldn't even get to 400, and today you get to 500. I just can't. You guys are so crazy with the likes sometimes. All right. 20 seconds. And then I'm going to give away a 50K growth account. Are we ready? 10 seconds. By the way, if anyone doesn't know what the up, up, down, down method is, it's literally just me scrolling up and down in the chat. 2 seconds. All right, entries are closed. Please do not mention the keyword again. I'm gonna go scrolling now. Up, 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 down, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, down, down. Winner of the 50K growth account is SpiderCat369. SpiderCat369, if you are still here, please let me know. Tag me in the chat. You have just won a 50K growth account with Tradeify for free. Make sure, just mention me in the chat quickly so I know you're here. Congratulations. Are you here? Are you here? Hey, SpiderCat, you're here. Awesome. So what I need you to do is quickly type your email address in your YouTube channel description. And then let me know that you've done that and send me a screenshot of that on Instagram. And if you don't have Instagram, let me know, because you can also send it over on X if that's easier. But just let me know quickly, SpiderCat369. Just let me know you can do that through Instagram, and then we'll get on to the next giveaway. Let me know. All right. Yeah, Rocky says he did that keyword like 100 times. Rocky, I realized that there's probably no way to filter that out when I do the scrolling method. So I'm just going to, for the next giveaway, I'm just going to give you guys literally 10 seconds, spam it, and then I'll just go from there. So next one, I will give you guys like 10, 20, let's say 20 seconds, whatever. I'll give you the keyword, and then you can put it as many times as you want, and then I will pick the winner from there. And guys, if you are not live with the stream, the giveaway is finished, so you don't need to be writing not AI anymore. That's not the keyword. Chat, please stop. It'll be a different keyword, so please don't spam not AI anymore. That giveaway's over. So Spidercat369, just let me know quickly before we get on to the next giveaway. Just let me know that you can get that to my Instagram, and then I'll be able to move on quickly. Dominic, I know it's not a good method. Of course, I would rather use a form with you guys, but I don't have access. Okay, he said he can. Okay. All right. Next keyword is going to be, what's it going to be? It's going to be selfine. Keyword is selfine, and spam it, guys. I'm going to give you literally 20 seconds. I'm watching the clock. 20 seconds, and then I will pick one of you for the giveaway. Oh, can you guys see me? Hello? No. I think my camera just shut down. Can you hear me still? Chat, let me know if you can hear me. That was super weird. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, cool. You guys can hear me. All right. Chat, I'm going to do the giveaway. Ready? Go. All right. Up, 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 down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, down. All right. Winner of the second 50K growth account goes to Nessa_Dan. Congratulations. You have won the second 50K growth account. Make sure you tag me in the chat so I know you're here. I don't know what that glitch out was before. That was super weird. But guys, please stop spamming in the chat. I just need to know Nessa_Dan that you're here, and then that giveaway is yours. Johnny, it's rigged. I'm here. I've been redeemed finally from losing it last time in double or nothing. Oh, Nessa, did you win the last one? Oh, yeah, that's right, Nessa. I completely forgot that was you. Okay, there you go. Nessa, you completely redeemed that. Guys, for everyone saying it's rigged, it's not rigged. There is nothing rigged about scrolling in the chat and then picking whatever it lands on. So, Nessa, congratulations. I think you know the rules. You just have to mention your email address in your YouTube channel description. Make sure you send me an Instagram DM showing me that screenshot, and I will send that to Background Nick and get that account to you ASAP. But yes, Nessa, well deserved because you did lose it last time. So I'm so happy we could get that account to you. All right, chat. It is that time. Actually, we are a couple minutes over, but time to say goodbye. Thank you all for being here. Nick will be back with us tomorrow, so it is going to be a crazy stream. Get ready for the banter. It's been cool to hang out with you guys, though. Really love having you here. Sadly, I didn't get any A+ setups in the charts today. Not my type of session, but W's to anyone who took trades. W's for anyone who didn't take trades and still stuck to their system. Love having you all here. Love the banter that we have. And put a W in the chat if you enjoyed the stream. Of course, put an L in the chat if you hated it. And I will be with you and Nick tomorrow at the same time. See you guys. Peace out.